Hey guys, Victor Isibor here, still on top of my favorite bot matter. This is like a frequently asked question amongst newbies and beginners with Utrading. These are the questions that I'm always saddled with. By the way, welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you like this video and share it with every newbie in Utrading, especially if you're a leader. Now, I'm going to be putting to rest some of the concerns that your newbies are going to be having from time to time. My DM is full. So what I'm going to do is address these issues in this video. And any newbie that is just coming into Utrading, they need to see this video because all the questions that they are supposed to come and ask you later, they will be asked in this video and they will be answered. Now, let's go. The first one is limit order. See, a lot of people will come to you and their trades are on limit order. Okay, they will tell you that they have a trade that is on limit order. Okay, let's put that one to rest. Limit order. Let me explain what limit order is. Now, limit order, for example, look at max orders here. When you're setting a trade, max orders. Now, the robot is asking, how many times should I repeat this trade? These settings that you have put here, how many times should I replicate it? You see, currently here, it's on 2. Okay? You either tap on the minus button to reduce it to 1, or you tap on the plus button to increase it to 3. Okay? So, for instance, if I tap on the plus button to increase it to 3, you see we have 3 here now. I'm telling the robot that all the settings I have put here, go into the market, do it, take profit, come out. Go into the market again, do it, take profit, come out. Then go into the market a third time, do it, take profit and come out. But guess what? The moment this robot goes into the market for the third time, it will show limit order. While that trade is going on, it will write limit order. It's a notification to tell you that the errand you have sent me, I am at the limit order now. But the moment your newbies see this, they panic and run into your DM and say, all my trades are showing limit order. It is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that the robot will not close that trade. It will trade it successfully and still make money for you. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. It's just telling you, I've gone in the first time, I've gone in the second time. This is the third time journey I am going for you. Be notified that this is the third one. It doesn't stop the bot from raking in profit for you. As a matter of fact, if during setup in your max orders, you put your trade, your fresh trade that you're just starting, you put it on 1, max orders 1. The moment that trade position is opened, it will write limit order, meaning that this journey I'm going, it is the only journey that you sent me and I am already going there. So there is no need to panic. There's no need to ask questions. There is no need for any of that. If you see limit order, it is not a defect. It is not an error. It is just the bot doing its work. All right. Now, what another determining factor here is the status of your parameter. As I'm pointing, are you on cycle? Are you on single? If you are on single and you set your max orders to say maybe 3, the bot will go to the market 3 times. After that limit order, it will totally stop. It will not go again because you are on single. But if you have your max orders on 3, and for instance, your parameter is on cycle, let me put it on cycle, and increase this one to 3, or even 5, or let's say 3. Okay, max orders on 3, parameter on cycle. By the time it goes to 1, 2, the third one, it will show limit order. After it closes that trade, the bot will cool off for a while. Then because it is on cycle, after a while, it will start the first trade again. Because cycle means you are telling it rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Single means when you go on these 3 journeys and you come back, don't bother going again. You're done. All right? So limit order. It is not a defect. It is not a fault. It is not a problem. It's a reflection of what you put in your max orders. If you put 1 max order, the moment that bot opens position, it will write limit order. That means you asked me to go 1, I have gone the 1 that you asked me to go. If you put it on 2, by the time it goes the first one and is going for the second one, it will write limit order. It is not a problem. It is not a fault. It doesn't stop that bot from making money for you. I hope that is abundantly clear. This is the questions your newbies are going to be asking every time based on what they see in their trades. Okay, so the next one we want to talk about now is awaiting directions. Awaiting directions. Now, I observe that majority of newbies are always unnecessarily panicky and impatient when it comes to trade. When you set up a trade on Utrading and you see awaiting direction, especially when you have, let me scroll up and show you. When it comes to directions like this, the default settings on Utrading is auto single. Of course, I explained all these directions in another video, but auto single means that you are asking the bot to decide which direction to trade based on the direction that the particular coin you are trading is going. You're telling the bot follow the market direction. All right. So you see awaiting direction. The most times that you see awaiting direction is if you ask the bot to handle the direction the market is going. Obviously, if you know the direction, if you know how to analyze, you are a crypto trader and you select something like long, the bot does not await direction. To just follow what you have said. Or you select short, it will just follow what you have said. Or you say auto hedge, it will follow what you have said. But in a scenario where you ask the bot to handle, okay, tell me the direction of the market and open the position, which is the default set mode on Utrading. You see, this one is automatically highlighted, auto single. Then awaiting direction is not a problem. Allow the bot to analyze the market and select a suitable direction for your trade. Now you have set a robot, you want to trade BTC. For instance, you have set it and the bot is showing that awaiting direction for the past 1 day. Allow the robot to do its work. Okay. Now, the market is either bullish for a coin going up or bearish coming down or sideways. Sideways means it doesn't have a clear-cut direction yet. It's going up this minute, the next minute is coming down. It is not showing a clear-cut direction. In such a scenario where your trade is on auto single mode, the bot will have to calm down and look at the overall predominant direction to open your trading. You see, a lot of people are panicking over awaiting direction. It's like somebody who wants to go across an express road. Okay, you have to look left, look right, look left again, look right before you cross. You don't just stand on a busy road without looking left or right and just enter. That is potentially dangerous. That is the way the bot is. The market is a turbulent and a risky place. And the Utrading bot is designed to give you maximum safety in the market. So allow it to await direction, see a clear-cut entry and enter. So awaiting direction is not a problem where you come to somebody's DM and say, is anything wrong with my bot? It's not wrong. Newbies, learn to calm down and let the robot do its work. All right, now that we're done with that, the next thing we want to handle is price floor and price ceiling. Okay, when newbies see price floor on their trade, they are panicky. they don't know what it means. So we're going to take our time to explain it in this particular one. Look at this. Is a typical trade setup spreadsheet for Bitcoin. All right. Look at the current price of Bitcoin, 61,400 and something. Let's say 61,000. Okay, let's go to the price floor and price ceiling in our setup. Okay, this is the prediction of the bot. Price ceiling. It's placed it at 73,687. Note that it is higher than the current price of Bitcoin, which we saw at 61k plus. Okay, price ceiling is higher, just the way your ceiling is higher than your height in your house. So the price ceiling is higher than the current price of Bitcoin. Now the price floor. Okay, the price floor is at 52,122, which is lower than Bitcoin. Just the way you are taller than the floor of your house, no matter how short you are still taller than the floor of the house. You are not buried inside now, so you are taller. Now, these are the predictions of the bot, okay, for this particular trade, vis-a-vis your capital. The bot has calculated your available capital, and it is already predicting that if the price of Bitcoin rises above this price ceiling of 73,687, this guy will not be able to successfully trade Bitcoin based on the orders that you have made. So if the price goes above 73,687 as a risk control measure, even if you have a pending order that you have asked it to go, the bot will not go into the market because it will be too risky for the bot to buy Bitcoin and trade it for you when it is above the price ceiling. It will put your account in danger. It's a safety measure. And that is one of the unique and beautiful things about Utrading. Also, price floor. Okay. If the price of Bitcoin falls below this 52,122, okay, as a risk control measure, even if you have an order that you want the robots to buy it, it will hold on so that you will not be in danger. Okay. Now, if you are longing or you are shorting, these two, price ceiling and price floor, they are meant to protect you. Imagine you are longing BTC. Okay, let's say you are longing BTC, or as at when you open the trade, BTC is longing. All of a sudden, BTC changes direction and it is falling. You are on a long, BTC is falling. When it reaches price floor, and you still have an order that go into the market based on your orders, this bot will not trade it because it knows that this particular range, if it trades it for you below the price floor, your account will be in danger. So also, if you are shorting, for instance, let me wipe this. If you are shorting, you are saying price of Bitcoin will come down, or as at when you open the trade, Bitcoin was shorting. And as soon as you open a short trade, Bitcoin starts pumping. If it pumps to this price ceiling, pumps above this price ceiling, even if you have an order that is supposed to be open at this point in time, this bot will write price ceiling. The price is too high. Okay, if I open it, I'll put your account in jeopardy. So it's a safety measure. So don't see price ceiling or price floor on your trade and be panicking. Then you go and close the trade. Say, let me open another one. No, it doesn't work that way. You will be putting your account at further risk. Okay, so it's like sending a child on an errand, okay, to go and buy biscuit for you. But you don't know the price of the biscuit, yeah? So you will now give that child a range. I don't know how much they sell biscuit to, but I know that biscuits cannot be more than 100 naira. Neither can it be lower than 20 naira. You have given that child price ceiling and price floor for biscuit. Now, if that child were to go and see biscuits for 10 naira, you have told that child, do not buy. Because any biscuit that is below 20 naira must be an inferior one. Okay? Now, If the biscuit price is above 100 naira, which is the price ceiling, do not buy. Come back home. So it is as simple as that. Okay, it's a risk control measure, and it is not something you need to panic about. Now, the third one I want us to talk about is limit investment. That is also an error that's also a pop-up that newbies see, and they come to ask questions. When you see limit investment, this one, you are permitted to cancel that particular trade. Let me not say close, because the trade limit investment is telling you that the trade did not open. There's an error. Okay, you are permitted to cancel that particular trade because the robot is telling you that you are over trading already. So in order not to endanger your funds, you trade the one it allows you to trade at that moment for your own good. Let's say, for instance, you have a capital of $100 in your futures trading wallet on Binance. Now you have set BTC to trade $50 for you. You set BNB. You set a trade for BNB to the tune of $30. Then all of a sudden, you come and you ask Utrading bot to trade one particular coin that your friend told you about, that the coin is going to do well. Let's say XRP. You now go and set, because they say it's going to do well, you now go and set a trade of $100. Tell Utrading to trade XRP for you at the tune of $100. So Utrading will now do the maths. I have a BTC trade running, dedicated capital $50. I have another trade running, $30. That's $80. What this guy has left, available funds, is $20. Why is he asking me to trade XRP at $100? This XRP trade will come up with an error of limit investment. It will not go because you don't have up to that. Now, let me tell you what some other bots would have done in this situation. What some other bots would have done in this particular situation, where you have already traded $80 inside your available fund of $100 and you are setting another trade for $100. Another bot will open the trade for you. And you're wondering, where will the bot see the rest of the money? Here is the trick. This $50 trade, maybe first order is $5. Okay, you have dedicated $50 to that particular trade, but the first buying amount is $5. Okay, maybe this $30 trade now, the first buying amount is $3. So inside the $80, this $80, only $8, 10% has gone into the market. So when you now set a $100 trade with a first buying amount of $10, it will still go. It will still go. Because the total amount on this trade will now be $18 going into the market based on first buying amount. But do you know when thunder will strike that account? Is when there's a dip in the market. Because this $50 trade that took $5 into the market, it is aware that it's in its mind, is aware that it has an insurance backup fund of $45. So after a while, it will go to pick some money from that $45, using it as shock absorber and as insurance funds. So by the time market moves against that trade and it looks back to go and collect from that $45 that is remaining, there is nothing else there. You have already allocated it to your new XRP trade. Liquidation is just around the corner. You will have your account blown. So over trading is not allowed on Utrading. By default, automatically, you can't try it. The robot will notify you. Many other robots don't trigger that warning. Okay? They will just look at what is available. Okay? Not minding if what is available has been dedicated to another trade. It's like in some traditions in Africa where they talk about betrothal. If you don't know what betrothal is, where a young lady or a young man has been promised to another person. Now, the girl is not married yet, but she has been betrothed to one man. She has been promised to one man. So you don't look at such a girl and think she's available. No, she's not available, even though she's not married yet. But she is not available. She belongs to another person. So if I dedicate Utrading robots to trade $50 for me on BTC, it doesn't matter if the robot's first buying amount is $5. It goes into the market with $5. We still have $45 left. Can I go and do something else with the $45? No, sir. All the money belongs to the BTC. They pay me my salary of $100 for the month today, and I decide to go to the market to buy things with $10. Does that mean that the remaining $90 is useless? I will need it later. So limit investment pop-up is a risk control measure by Utrading to protect your capital. Because a lot of people, they will have $100 capital in their futures trading. They will set trade to the tune of $1,000, putting their account at risk. That cannot be done here at Utrading. You will be triggered a warning, and that trade will not go through. You will be forced to cancel it because limit investment will pop up. All right. After that, the next one that we want to talk about is floating loss. When people go to their Binance back office, futures trade back office, they will see something like negative PNL. All right, negative PNL. They call it unrealized. You will see a name like this, unrealized PNL, in your Binance back office. Okay, unrealized. Now let's talk about that. It is important to understand that crypto is a moving market. Okay, your trade can either be on floating loss or floating profit. Is it that it is a negative PNL, minus PNL, or a positive PNL? Okay. So when you see minus so and so number, don't be afraid, especially when you know you did your settings right and the trade is still ongoing. Floating loss is not a realized loss. That's why they call it unrealized loss. It is not a loss yet. When market moves in accordance with your prediction, that negative will still go ahead to become positive. Okay? So when you enter the market and you are trading, relax. Relax. So long as you are using a smart AI-driven bot like Utrading under the right mentorship and team, like my team, with the link in the description of this video, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, so if you see minus $13 in your PNL on Binance, don't come and tell me, I've lost $13. You have not lost $13. It is called unrealized for a reason. That trade is still going on. There is still hope. They say when there's life, there's hope. Many of us out there, life is leading us 1-0 already. But are we going to end it all that life has won? No, we are still in the battle. A lot of you watching this video, you are not where you want to be financially. Currently, you are broke, but this is not the end of your story because you have come across a video like this, presenting you an opportunity to change your financial story by registering via the link in the description of this video. Okay? So when there's life, there is hope. You have only written the exams of life. They have not called results. Some people, they miss their financial breakthrough at the age of 50, at the age of 60, at the age of 70. If such a person gives up at the age of 38, that is when their poverty becomes a realized poverty. But for as long as you are breathing, you have air in your nostrils, your current situation, your brokenness, your poverty right now is floating poverty, unrealized poverty. Why? Because you are still hustling. There is hope for you. You can make it tomorrow. It is only somebody that decides to give up that their poverty now becomes realized poverty. You know, when somebody accepts defeat. So when you have floating losses, in an ongoing trade, it is not a realized loss yet until you now use your own hand to go and close that trade, or until the bot closes that trade, it now becomes a realized loss. So don't be panicky. Don't be panicky when you see floating loss. It is absolutely normal, okay? Market is volatile. Volatility means that the market goes up, it comes down, goes up, it comes down. The robot does not control the market, but the robot controls the safety measure vis-a-vis the settings that you have given it in order for you to come out clean and unscathed in the market. Don't let floating loss rush you into my DM. It is absolutely normal. The trade has not closed yet. Floating profit can go back in loss. Floating loss can go back in profit. Chill, relax. Newbies, when they come into crypto robot trading, it's as if they are trading manually. They no longer sleep at night. They are watching every move of the robot. Come on, relax. The robot has been given instructions. Trust me, it will do what you have asked it to do. All right. Now we're done with that. Let us talk about your capital versus your available balance. You see, margin balance, available capital, and all that. That's what you see in the futures trading back office, especially Binance. All right. Now you see a lot of people. You will see their starting capital, their wallet balance is $100. Their wallet balance. That's the amount they started the trade with. Then they will now see available balance of $96. Okay, that means they have a negative PNL of $4, which is the floating. Okay, but since this 96, the available balance is always bigger on the Binance display, they will rush into your DM and say, I have lost $4. Okay, I have lost $4. You know, we explained floating loss just a while ago. Okay, but this is different. Let's focus on this available balance. Now, let me explain it in a layman's way so that you will understand. Okay. You cannot start a trade with $100 and you expect that when you go to your futures back office, you'll be seeing the $100 there. It has to reduce. If you are seeing the $100 there, that is when you should even panic. Because what's the implication? It means that your robot is not working. If you have $100, for instance, to open a provision store selling biscuits and chewing gum, that is the money I gave to you, your uncle gave to you to start business. Will you not go to the market to buy goods inside this $100? You will, right? You go and buy goods of, say, $50. When you buy goods of $50 from this, your $100 startup capital, how much is remaining? $50. $50 will be remaining in your account. Will it be wise for you to now see your bank account and see $50 there and start panicking? Hey, I've lost $50. Come on, man. You did not lose $50. You took $50 to the market to buy so that you can sell. So there is no way you will start a trade with a particular amount of money and it will not reduce first. It is the reduction that brings the increment. You can't start a business with a particular capital and you don't want the capital to be spent at all. Then what are you doing, bro? It is the reduction that brings the increase. That's how business is, because business is buy and sell. If you don't buy, you cannot sell. And when you buy, your capital does what? It reduces momentarily. Now, when you now sell, it will now bring back your capital plus profit. That is when this particular $100 will now increase to maybe 105. And when it goes into the market again, bro, you may even have some $70-something left. Until it sells and comes back with both capital and profit, then you will now see a balance in your portfolio. Okay? I hope this is abundantly clear. All right? And most importantly, please educate yourself. Educate yourself. The Utrading application is very beginner friendly. You see all these question marks? All these question marks you are seeing here. They are explaining each thing. Everything you see here, it is explained. It is explained. But the problem with a lot of us is that we are lazy. We don't want to read. We prefer another person to read it for us and come and explain it to us. Okay? Everything you need is made available on the Utrading app. Let me take you to the home page. From the home page, you will click on more. When you click on more, like so, you see, FAQ, frequently asked questions. With these frequently asked questions, you don't need your upline. You don't need your upline. You don't need any WhatsApp group. You can take care of yourself. Okay? Your upline can only guide you with settings and strategies, but basic information about the app, everything is embedded in these frequently asked questions. All right? When you tap on it, everything you need is available on there. All right? Everything you need to do. How to get started, how to do this, how to create API, frequently asked questions, different kind of exchange, frequently asked questions. Everything is available. All right. Okay. So send this video to your newbies so that they can give you some peace, and all the frequently popping up warnings and errors have all been answered in this video. Thank you. I'm Victor Isibor. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, it's bye-bye.